What exactly is a home appraisal, and why does it matter so much?
The appraisal is one of the most misunderstood, and most stressful, moments in the home buying process. Buyers often think the appraisal is about them. It's not. The appraisal is about the property's value, based on market data, condition, and comparable sales. I'm Dwayne Buzayak, and here's the simplest way to understand it. The appraisal exists to protect the lender, and indirectly, it protects you too.
Who orders the appraisal, and who is it really for?
Even though buyers pay for the appraisal, it is ordered by the lender. Why? Because the lender needs to confirm that the home is worth what they're lending against it. The house is collateral. The appraisal answers one core question. If something goes wrong, does this property support the loan amount?
When does the appraisal happen in the process?
The appraisal usually happens after you're under contract and after inspections begin. This timing matters because negotiations may already be in progress. Emotions are high. Deadlines are tight. That's why understanding the appraisal early reduces stress later. Appraisers don't guess, they calculate. They look at recent comparable sales, comps. Property size and layout. Condition and upgrades. Location and neighborhood trends. Market activity. They compare your home to others that sold recently and adjust for differences.
What are comps, and why are they so important?
Comps are similar homes sold recently in the same area. The closer the comp. In distance. In size. In condition. In sale date. The stronger the valuation. This is why unique homes or rural properties can sometimes be harder to appraise accurately. Because buyers hear one phrase over and over. What if it comes in low? A low appraisal can feel like a rejection, a delay, a deal killer. But in reality, it's just information, not a verdict. It means the appraised value is below the contract purchase price. For example, purchase price, $350,000. Appraised value, $335,000. The lender bases the loan on the lower number, not the contract price. That gap creates a decision point.
Does a low appraisal automatically kill the deal?
No. And this is where many buyers panic unnecessarily. A low appraisal simply creates options. The deal only dies if no one is willing to adjust. There are typically 5 paths. Seller lowers the price. Buyer brings additional cash. Buyer and seller split the difference. Terms are renegotiated. Buyer walks away, if protected by appraisal contingency. Each option has strategic pros and cons. Because the appraisal affects any buyer, not just you. If you walk away, the next buyer faces the same value issue. The seller risks delays. The home becomes stigmatized. Many sellers choose realism over restarting the process. Only when the buyer truly loves the home. The gap is small. The buyer plans to stay long-term. The market supports future appreciation. This is an emotional plus financial decision, not just math.
What happens if the buyer and seller split the difference?
This is one of the most common outcomes. It keeps the deal alive. Both parties invested. Timelines intact. Splitting the gap often feels fair, especially in competitive markets. Yes, but carefully. A reconsideration of value, ROV, may be requested if strong comps were missed. Data errors exist. Improvements weren't considered. However, appraisers rarely change values unless new, valid evidence is provided. Indirectly. If safety issues are visible. Missing railings. Exposed wiring. Broken systems. The appraiser may require repairs before loan approval. This is especially common with FHA, VA, and USDA loans. Because those loans emphasize safety, habitability, minimum property standards. This isn't punishment, it's protection. As Dwayne Buzayak, my role includes explaining loan impact clearly, helping buyers understand options, coordinating timelines, preventing emotional overreaction. You should never feel lost during this phase.
What's the most important thing buyers should remember about appraisals?
The appraisal is a checkpoint, not a roadblock. When you understand how values are determined, what your options are, how to respond strategically, the appraisal becomes manageable instead of scary. If you want guidance through appraisals, financing, and negotiations, I'm here. 804-212-8663. Email Dwayne at coast2coastaml.com. I'm Dwayne Buzayak, and this series exists so you can move forward with clarity, confidence, and control.